Jesse. We're spiritual animals together. And never give up. I mean, that's the theme here. You know, 5 years, finally found a home. Good for her.
As an unmarried woman in her early 30s, I feel very...
You were doing just fine.
1,000 days on my own.
You're doing just fine.
Yeah,
For some reason, I feel really...
Yeah, that was tough.
Get it.
You really took that personally. How's the weather for this weekend?
Yeah.
It's pretty
Before
good.
you dig that hole deeper.
I'm still hanging on to this shovel and still can. Well, here we got a Rock and Navarro party that Sarah and I were not invited to.
Happy birthday to Carla, 13 years old. Come on.
We got to get a nice forecast, and I think we have one.
Thank
Now, 51 degrees and sunny, just for you, Dave. No, it's for Carla.
Carla.
New York City peaking in fall foliage this weekend, so get outside and enjoy it. And finally, a forecast that will cooperate. Today, seasonable temperatures after a couple of cold mornings, that's for sure. A lot of sun today as well. As we move into tomorrow, our warming trend continues, which means for Saturday, we're back to the low 60s. A few more clouds in the mix, but no rain chances. So it looks like we'll finally snap the streak of wet weekends in New York City. We're at 8, and we haven't seen a dry weekend since Labor Day. So we're ready for it, and we get that this weekend. And it's perfect timing considering the marathon Sunday morning. It's a little mild, maybe a couple degrees above what is considered optimal for runners. But for those that are watching the marathon, cheering the runners on, I think conditions will be pretty perfect for this time of year. Temperatures right now feeling better than this morning. We're in the upper 40s, low 50s. Once again, we started in the 20s and 30s for most of our suburbs, low 40s this morning in the city. So we are moderating nicely as compared to yesterday under a lot of sun. The satellite and radar are both clear and quiet, so it's nice to see calmer conditions taking us into your Friday afternoon as our highs climb closer to where we should be this time of year. Yesterday, we started and finished the day about 10 degrees below normal. Today, we're still a touch under it, but a lot closer, and it will feel fairly comfortable as long as you have your jacket. As we move into your Friday evening, any Friday night plans, you'll want to start adding the layers, because by 9 o'clock, it looks like we're in the upper 40s, close to 50 in the city, 40s for most of our suburbs, but our northernmost areas already dropping to the 30s. So we're starting to feel that chill a little earlier. Moving into tomorrow morning, 30s and 40s as lows. So our morning lows are closer to where they should be as this warming trend continues, and our highs are comfortable as well. But you notice it just kind of looks different on the futurecast. A few more clouds in the mix for tomorrow. We don't expect these clouds to produce measurable rain. We can leave the umbrellas behind, but do know that there will be more clouds mixed in with the sunshine, both Saturday and Sunday. Moving towards Sunday morning, this is when the marathon starts. It looks like 40s and low 50s for most of the area, so better for runners as compared to last year's record warmth. Today, as we look hour by hour, you see those highs continue to climb to the mid to upper 50s with sunshine. A few clouds in the mix here or there, but a lot of sunshine to enjoy. 58, the forecast high. So on target for the seasonal average, right around where we should be. Tonight, 30s in some suburbs. The clouds will increase. You'll notice that our lows are in the 40s. Moving into tomorrow, that's when our highs climb back to the low 60s, so a touch above normal, but a really nice Saturday ahead under that mix of sun and clouds. And then we move into Marathon Sunday. Temperature as of the start at 8 a.m., low 50s. By the end of the race, it looks like we're climbing into the upper 50s, low 60s. Looking at the 7-day forecast, same temperature Monday and Tuesday in the low 60s. So a nice fall setup ahead. I think the real highlight here, though, is that we finally get that dry weekend. David and Sandra?
Absolutely. Thank you, Danny. Still ahead on Eyewitness News at noon, some of rock and roll's biggest names, past and present, hit the stage in Brooklyn tonight.
Who's getting inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and how you can watch the ceremony live for the first time ever.
And because there are just so many stories playing out this Sunday at the TCS New York City Marathon, we're giving you a taste of some of the people you'll find along the course.
Mile 5 of the TCS New York City Marathon means that runners are halfway through the booming crowds of Brooklyn. I'm Dana Ng, a nurse at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center, and I'm adding meaning to my miles by raising money for cancer research with Fred's Team, the official running program of Memorial Sloan Kettering. Fred's Team is named after Fred LeBeau, the marathon's first race director. Catch all the action on ABC 7.
The TCS New York City Marathon is this Sunday, November 5th, and our coverage kicks off at 7 a.m.
TCS New York City Marathon by the Mile is sponsored by Health First, health insurance for New Yorkers.